Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we are taking a look at 6 controllers. So as you see here, I got a lot of controllers, and I found 6 PS4 controllers in varying different states, and I thought, hey, it might be interesting to take a look at them. So there are some work, some say like not connecting. I'm assuming this one's like this because this doesn't work. Either way, I also got a butt ton of Hall Effect sensors. So I got essentially 6 different brands. Well, not brands, but 6 different sets from 6 different sellers. So what I want to do today is kind of go through and try to get all of these working, and maybe we can kind of find out which one is the best one when it comes to these Hall Effect sensors. And then, I don't know, you can be the judge if you want to install one yourself. But yeah, we're going to take them apart and kind of go through that and see what's good in the hood, I suppose. So let's get started with controller number 1, which I will choose this one. This one looks promising, so we'll do this one first. Maybe it's this that's wrong. I don't know, we'll find out. So before I take this apart, I want to plug it into the computer first and see whatever she brings up or what's going on with it. I get the orange light here. Powered on a gamepad tester. Those 4 buttons work. These 2 work. These work. These work. Looks like our left analog stick. So yeah, looks like our analog sticks are kind of going a little bit crazy. I think if I do test circularity. If I start here, we can kind of see our error, which I'm assuming is our drift. Yeah, so it looks like our left one is, they're both around 8%. Yeah. Yeah, looks like they're around 8% each. So 7.8 on this one, 8.5 on this one. I'm going to open it up, and we will replace these 2 analog sticks and with Hall Effect sticks, and we will see what we will get. So first up, I got these from Leon store, it's called. I paid $15.41 for 10 of them, so this is how they came. I'm going to just use 2, so PS4 10 pieces. And if we open it up, I don't know if you can see it, but these guys are, it says Ginful and it has a 2. It's orange here with the G for Ginful, I guess. Black here. This one looks kind of bent, but I have 10 of them, so yeah, I got these. So I'm going to take 2 of these, 2 from here, and we will put these Ginful orange Mababaru ones from the Leon store into this controller, and we will see if we can get a lower than 8%, I guess, error. So let's take her apart. And while we do that, I would like to thank today's sponsor, PCBWay. Calling all innovators and creators. It's time to showcase your skills with PCBWay's 7th Project Design Contest. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, engineer, or a maker, this contest is the perfect chance to share your designs with the world. Submit your best PCB or mechanical design and stand a chance to win amazing prizes, such as cash rewards and gain international recognition. Ready to get started? Visit PCBWay.com and click on the PCB 7th Project Design Contest banner and enter the contest today. And here we have it. We are down to the bare motherboard. So, I can use hot air to remove these if I like put it on my little older Mababaru. I can kind of, I guess I could do something like that. Alright, and she's nice and snug. But I got this like paste and teleheat. It's like the Hako solder stuffer. So what I want to try, since I haven't used it yet, we will try and see if I tin these pads with leaded solder, not lead, if that will help it remove, and maybe I don't have to use hot air. I don't know, I haven't necessarily tried it, so I guess there's a first time for everything, so let's give that a shot and see if that will work removing it. I'm just going to hit each pad with some leaded solder, so the lower, so the temps for it to get to a liquidous state is lower than the lead-free that's currently in there. So that's what it looks like after it. Not all the points came loose. Looks like a few did and a few did not. Like this one didn't, this one didn't. These kinda did, kinda didn't. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to finish it off with some solder wick and see if that will get us to where we need to go. Yeah, I'm gonna just go back to the original plan. I'm just gonna hit it with some hot air from this side, and she'll fall right off. Alrighty, so controller's all done. So old analog sticks here, new ones are in here from the Leon store. So I'm gonna connect it. We're gonna have to go through calibration. I didn't screw in the bottoms just in case. So first I'm on the hardware game tester Mababaru website. These all work, these also work, those work, these work, these work. As you see, these are like crazy error and they're not centered, which is fine. So yeah, we're at like 16%. So I believe what I need to do is go over to DualShock-tools.github.io, connect, select my controller, connect. And first what I need to do is calibrate stick center. And if we hit that, it'll tell you what to do. So we're gonna write the changes permanently. I'm gonna hit start. Step 1, please move both sticks to the top left and release. So top left, release. Continue. Top right and release. Bottom left and release. And bottom right and release. And if we check our circularity, we will see right off the bat 16 16% error, which should be better than the original, which was 17. I'm just gonna refresh here. I'm gonna press the button. We're gonna test our circularity one more time, just to have a base. So it should be 16-ish. And yeah, we're still around 17, which is fine. And now what I need to do is we need to calibrate the stick range permanently. But if we look at our circularity, it looks like we're centered, and the left has a lower error, 4%, and the right has a 7%. So that's all right for this side. I just need to adjust this side a little bit more, so let me do that real quick. Okay, so I did a few more of the calibration by just calibrating the center, and we can do it right now. I'm going to calibrate the range, which it says I'm just moving it over the entire range. So literally I'm just going all the way down and all the way around. And basically that should be done. And it says complete. And if we check our circularity, I'm getting 4.2 and 7.67, so the left one is great. I can probably get that even lower. I wonder if I do calibrate to the center, and I make the changes permanent. I do top left, I'm just moving it a tad bit, top right, moving it a tad bit, bottom left, moving it a tad bit, and bottom right, and moving it a tad bit, and we hit continue. It's done, and if we check now, yeah, so we're getting 3.86, so we did improve a bit. Basically, yeah, like 4, and we're getting 7.57, so we improved a bit on the right one, but it looks like that's the best I'm going to get it. And it might just be like that's the stick. Maybe from my pack of 10, this one was the better one, and this one was a not so good one. But as we see, if we move back to the gamepad tester, and I hit the final connect button for one last showing, these all work, these all work, these all work, these all work, and they don't jitter anymore, and they are centered. And if I go here, I go here, our average error is 4% and 7.5%. So it's really here and here, but it's not that bad. I think it's way better on the left. On the right. I'm gonna try to keep messing around to see if I can get this better. So let's see. Alright, so I did a bit more of the calibrating the stick range, which essentially I just clicked it and went around, and the lowest I got it so far is 4.34 on the left and 5.74 on the right. So this one and this one. This was the Hall Effects from the Leon store. So these guys, the Ginful. Maybe you can get better. Maybe if I keep swapping around, I'll have a better too. But this controller seems good to go. Nothing else is wrong with it. As we saw, the buttons work. So I'm gonna wipe it down, put it to the side, and we will move on to controller number 2. Alrighty, so controller number 2 says no, not connecting. I don't know. Let's plug it in and find out. I get a beep. It says player 1 Sony DualShock, so we doing and we shocking. These buttons work, these buttons work, these buttons work, these buttons work, all the buttons work. Those buttons work. My right analog stick moves, my left I don't know if these guys caught that. So we're getting 7.6, 7.7 on the right, and 11.9, 12 on the left. So 12, 7.7. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to replace these two. This time we're using the sticks from the Z-Who store. I paid $18.26 for 10 of these bad boys. This is how they came. So let's see what two of them will look like. So these ones are green and orange. They look like this. Let's see, can we flip it? There we go. They're green. I don't see Skinful text written anywhere. There we go. They have F2419. I'm not sure what this is, probably like a model number of it, I'm assuming. I don't know much about these, so yeah. So orange, it looks like the F is there. Green, black top. Yeah, so I got 10 of these, so we're gonna put it in this guy now. Okay, so controller 2 is done. So yeah, I also cleaned it up because it's kind of dirty. So we're gonna plug it in and check to see what's good. Light. Let's see. Nothing yet. Yeah, 7.6 and 7.2. So, not the, as we see, it's kind of undershooting in this area, in this area, this area, this area, but it's more consistent as in these two at least are around the same range as opposed to the first one. That one was low, one was high. It seems like this is the best I'm gonna get, so 7 and 6. I guess I'm fine with that. So on to controller number 3. Okay, so this is controller number 3. It's another black one. Once again, I'm not really, I don't know if it works or not. Sure. Doesn't seem like it. Unless it popped up here, which I don't think it did. No, nothing in our gamepad tester. I think this might be one of the ones. I have a few that have bad, at least what it seems like, bad micro US connector. So let's take it apart and find out. This is one of those ones that have these little like springamabobaroos. Haven't seen this yet, and I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Just gonna we'll worry about this off camera, I suppose. I did buy 2 of these from Amazon, but I guess I should have gotten more than 2, huh? So let's find out if this will fix it. I don't know. Where's the second one? There we go. I think this is the one I'm looking for. So this is for the JDS 100, and yes, JDS 100. So I'm not gonna put it in the case just yet. I'm gonna just kind of keep it like this for testing. and I guess it goes in this one. Oh, and let's see if it will get power now. Sure don't look like it. This one might just be like toast. I don't know enough about PS4 controllers to know what's toasty about it, but yeah, this one ain't coming on for the life of it. So I guess this one's toast, so I'm gonna just put this one aside and not worry about it, because yeah. I guess on to the next one, which is another black one. This one definitely has a, if you can see there, definitely has a busted USB, so hopefully this will come in handy. This is a different, dang. So this one uses a different charger, which I don't have. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Gonna also put this one to the side. Maybe I have a different back somewhere. So we're just gonna fly through controllers apparently, because we're missing parts. Shoot, they all have the same back. So this one's the same as this one. See, which is different than this one. So I'm trying to find a back plate that will work with those. So we can at least test it, see if it'll function. I have one more controller. I think that works. There we go. So this one's missing a battery, but I don't mind that. Gonna take this back. Let's see if we can at least see what's going on here. So wait. Cool. We're just gonna kind of hodgepodge it together for now. So this will be controller number 3, I suppose. Come on. Plug it in. Cool. So this one now connects. And okay, so let's see. All the buttons. This works. Square doesn't work. Maybe I should sit it in properly. So those work. These work. These all work. Those work. Left analog, right. So my left kind of has an issue. Yeah, it's drifting this way. My right seems fine. So we're getting 6.5 on the right. And over 10 on the left because of that weird drift. Cool. So the third one we are going to look at is, this is where it's going to get interesting, because I bought these, which is from the Ting Dong store. I bought 2 for the price of $6.74, but I only got 1. This is what it looks like. So I think it's a Ginful, I think it's called, right? It's a Ginful stick, black here, orange here. It says Ginful over there. That's really it. So this one has that. I think this one's similar to the first one I did, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to use one ginful on the left, and I guess on the right I will use I bought a bunch of these. This was the first one I purchased, which it's these, which look honestly the same. These are also ginful. Yeah, these are ginful. They actually look honestly exactly the same. Yeah, nothing looks different about these. Okay, so I'm gonna pair these two together. This one will go on the right, this one will go on the left. So ting dong left, and these guys I bought 10 from the Yo Game store. I paid $13.76. That'll go on the right, and we will see how they compare. So I will not bore you of the taking it apart and doing all that. We'll just come back once we got it done. So see you in a few. Controller 3 is done. So once again, left side was the Ting Dong store ginful. Right side is the Yo Game ginful. They both look the same, so I don't know what the difference is. Let's plug in our cable. I'm just using the purple back because the black one don't work. So if we scroll down, yeah, 7.4 and 7.1 and 8.4 seems to be the general consensus. So not too bad, but a little bit worse on this one than this one. Could be just the one I got, because that seems to be the going trend. You might get a good one, you might get a bad one. So this controller, the only thing I need now is a micro USB for its original shell, and that'll make it good as new. And I'll just clean this up, and yeah, on to controller number 4. Last but not least is this one. I know I had more. I have the other controller, but I don't got it don't work, so this should be the last one. Unfortunately, I had to put on the purple back because, as you guys saw, the USB don't work and I don't have a replacement. So we're gonna connect, we're gonna look at the DualShock gamepad tester. Buttons work, buttons work, buttons work, buttons work. These don't work, so drift on both. Crazily enough, the error on the left isn't that bad for 8. The right is even better. 4. So these are not bad for 4 and 4.8. I don't think I'm going to be able to match that. But the last one I got is, I got 10 from the Hongyu official store. I paid $19.28 for these bad boys. I don't remember what these look like. Came like this. I'll just take out 2. Take out these 1, 2. Now let's see what these look like. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. So these look the same as the other ones. These are ginful, orange, black. Yes, these are from the Hongyu, and these are the, once again, the ones I used on the right, I believe it was, the Yo Game ones, which they both look near identical. I don't know the difference between any of these. These are just from different stores I've got, so we can see, you know, how they perform. Once again, it might just be luck of the draw. You never know. But yeah, I'm gonna install 2 of these, I guess, from the Hongyu official store. 2 ginfuls on these bad boy, and we'll see how it comes along. So this is controller number 4, Hongyu sticks on both, which you saw. I believe they were the Ginful ones that look exactly the same as the other ones. I'm gonna connect it. Yeah, it looks like the best one here. So you saw me try a different one where I went this way, top left, and I kind of went around. I did bottom right, and I went around, and you can keep doing that over and over. It looks like I'm gonna get around 6-ish and around between 9 and 10 on here. So that's the Hangyu one. 4 controllers down. Okay, so last but not least is controller number 6. So I did it entirely off camera, and it's all put back together. And we're looking at the gamepad tester, which I already calibrated everything for you. Well, not for you, but for me. I decided to choose the Leon Store analog sticks or Hall Effect sticks for both the left and right again, which were the first ones I did. And to recap, it's these. Let's see if we can. It's the Ginful with the number 2. I guess gray top, black and orange, or yeah, black and orange. These are both here on both sticks. And the reason why is you can see on the screen. I did a whole bunch of calibrations. I did circle this way. I did the top left, bottom right on both sides. And the furthest I could get it right off the bat, I got this left down to like less than 2. The right I went as high as 10 or 11, and with a bunch more calibrating I got it down to, as you see, 1.3 on the left, which I think is phenomenal. And unfortunately 9 points, now it's going up because it's on camera, but I got it as low as like 8.7, but having to sacrifice this one going higher, so that's just using different methods to calibrate the sticks, as you saw. So that's why I chose the Leon Store, just because from the installation and the calibration we did, the first ones were the Leon Store, and I got 4.34 on the left, 5.74 on the right. The second ones were from the Zihu Store, and I got 7.61 on the left, 7.2 on the right. Third on the left was the Ting Dong Store, which I got 8.4. Third on the right was the Yo Game, which I got 7.1. And then the last ones I did were the Hangyu Store, which I got 6.37 on the left and 10.10 on the right. So that was the, five controllers that I did. And I felt like the Leon Store were the most lowest and closest together. There wasn't that big of a range. That's why I did it here. And as you see, I got a 1.3 and a 9.8. I still have a bunch more of these, so technically I could remove the right one and maybe it's the luck of the draw. You know, put on a different one and maybe that would bring it higher. But yeah, that's kind of what I got. It was interesting. Calibrating is interesting. If you know a better method to calibrate than what I did, maybe I don't go around. Maybe I do this only and this only over and over until it gets better. Let me know. This was my first time doing it with controllers. If you thought it was useful, leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, it's always useful. I'll add a link to all of the sticks I used. If you choose to go with one of them, that's cool. Hopefully this was interesting and useful to anyone replacing Hall Effect sticks or looking to get them, as to what the process is to install and calibrate. And yeah, as always, I'll see you in the next one, whatever that may be. So thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. I can't fall to sleep, my mind just keeps